Welcome to Enlighten TV, home of trending news, where we publish news on politics, entertainment, celebrity, and metro news. Today's headline reads: Lesson for all the Southerners and Middle Belt: Beware of Sanusi. If this is your first time of watching any video in our channel, we urge you to click on the red subscribe button below this video and the bell icon beside it to stay notified and updated each time we publish. You get updates. Don't miss out. Now the news in detail. To all the Southerners expressing their opinion for or against Sanusi, I say take it easy. Let us sit down, buy popcorn, cook, and be watching this movie. There might be more to this than meet the eye. Whether this crisis is real or not, one thing I know about the North is that they never lose sight of their true goal or do anything to sabotage it. Total domination of Nigeria is the only ambition. When it comes to that, they stand together and they plan far ahead. Under Obasanjo, with Okonji-Iweala as finance minister and Soludo as CBN Governor, Southern banks became very powerful, financing infrastructural and economic growth, not only in South Nigeria but even in other African countries. Nigeria was on the way to becoming a true financial and economic powerhouse for the black world. Southern banks were a threat to foreign capital, West, Middle East, and Far East, and also a threat to the Northern hegemonic plans. When Sanusi was made CBN Governor under Yar'Adua, the first thing he did was to target Southern banks and begin to weaken them, one after the other, under the guise of fighting corruption. At the same time, he reopened the door for foreign as well as Islamic financial capital. He effectively conducted an economic jihad that halted the advance of the South and put the North back in a favorable strategic position. Now 2023 is coming. The North has realized one thing: Nigeria is ripe for change. The Northern strategists would prefer that the modernizing of Nigeria takes place under a Northerner than under a Southerner. So they have to present a viable Northern candidate for that. This is where Sanusi comes into picture. If you study Sanusi's action, you will see that he is deeply pro-North and anti-South in a very intelligent, progressive way. Sanusi understands what it takes to make the North overtake and dominate the South in every way in a modern world. But when you hear him talk, you will think he is a detribalized pan-Nigerian government critic, which is why so many Southerners foolishly support him. They not understand that Sanusi would be more valuable to them as the president of Nigeria than as the emir of Kano. He would not only help the North to overtake the South systematically and on all possible levels, he would also modernize Nigeria so that the credit for the modernization of Nigeria will go to the Northerner. The Northern future planners would rather have Sanusi in a position to become the president of Nigeria. Exactly on my own thinking, any Southerner that does not see this wicked Islamic jihad being repositioned is dreaming. Sanusi destroyed Southern banks, drove away their CEOs, and jailed some. Erastus Akinbola built intercontinental banks from the scratch, and Sanusi took it from him while he ran for his life. Sanusi was a terror working with his people in the EFCC. The story had it that Saraki wanted Akin Bola to buy Societe Generale Bank, which he looted in Koma, and he refused. Saraki then approached Sanusi, who was his classmate at King's College, Lagos, to use his position as the CBN governor to destroy Intercontinental Bank and Akin Bola. Sanusi then looked for a reason to do the job. That was how he came up with the hoax audit report, which he used to destroy southern banks. Those banks were not in distress at all. Access Bank was dying under the management of Sanusi's friend. The Continental Bank was then handed over to him for survival. Access Bank used Intercontinental Bank money to buy Intercontinental Bank. Cecilia Iburu, who built Oceanic Bank, was deposed and jailed. Sanusi appointed his friends, who ran down their banks, to be the new manager of the southern banks he claimed were distressed. Good logic does not permit handing over distressed bank to former bank managers if not for an agenda. You may not have heard that Tony Elumelu refused to employ Sanusi at UBA before First Bank employed him. He rose in First Bank to MD because of the FGN's controlling share. From there, he became the CBN governor. He didn't forget or forgive Tony. That was why he came up with the 7 years maximum term for bank CEOs to get back at Tony. We have a wicked Islamic jihad being let loose. Remember El Rufai saying that Fulanis neither forgive nor forget. Sanusi is a typical Fulani. Sanusi introduced the law that bank CEOs cannot stay beyond 7 years. If they can't run their businesses for more than 7 years, why are people like Dangote running theirs beyond 7 years? He destroyed certain banks and introduced Islamic banking because certain banks were strengthening Southern Christian economy. Where in the world do you run a business without making profit or charging interest? Buhari is borrowing from the international finance community and will pay interest, but will use certain resources to run an interest-free Islamic bank. The South must wake up before it's too late. The North hates the South in every aspect and will do everything to pull them down. But Southern leaders are blind and not thinking. The North is out to frustrate and slow down the South by all means. Sanusi is an intelligent man but an economic Boko Haram against the South. The same way Buhari cancelled the Lagos State Metro line to slow down Southwest development was how Sanusi used his powers at the CBN to destroy Southern economy. He is still coming. Only splitting the country will save the South. The North have been marketing Sanusi with his eloquent speeches, but with a sinister agenda. Southerners seem to be carried away by his eloquent speeches, but he is a very dangerous man. We warned Southerners against Buhari, but they didn't listen. Another intelligent Buhari, whom I will call Ahithophel, is coming, and they will still fall prey. 24 hours after his dramatic dethronement, El Rufai, his fellow jihadist, has offered him the VP of Kaduna State Investment Project. Sanusi has not fallen. He is rising. The South are thoughtless in many ramifications. The same educated Islamic jihadists who beheaded Gideon Akanuka, also beheaded the southern economy when he had the opportunity. Did not seize him as their hatchet man. They are coming. I want you to drop your comments. You can also like this video also and share it. Share this video to as many people as possible. Don't fail to subscribe to our channel so you stay updated on secrets and best news that will help your intellectual development and also lead you to the path of truth. Don't miss out. Click the subscribe button and also share this video. Drop your comment. Let's get to hear your views also concerning this video. Thank you very much for watching. God bless you.